Seen it with my own eyes. I was getting otherwise without the luxury of leaving. The touch and feeling of free is untangible technically. It's something we got to believe in. Connect the cause and the fact, one foot in front of the next. This is the start of a journey. And my mind is already gone in the fear of the unknown. Somehow this doesn't concern me. You can stand right.
Well, welcome to 2K Sports for another. Edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. And it's the Warriors to start out. Now Golden State's starting five. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in the 3 spot. There are very few players you can call game changers on offense, but Clark, Stephen Curry is clearly one of them.
Well, the plus-minus for the Warriors with him on and off the court validates that. It's incredible how much better they are offensively when he's on the floor.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Golden State on D. It's a 3-point game. And it's Irving missing.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Shumpert passes to Irving. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another 3 for Golden State.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Smith kicks to James. With the fadeaway. Barnes grabs the miss. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Thompson again. Shumpert. Thompson dishes to Bogut. Just 5 to shoot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Another basket here, and they have really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter, Kevin.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 5 points so far. Warriors have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. It's Curry with the drive. Thompson misses.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Curry with the steal, and even 3-on-3 break. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Smith, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Takes the three. Can't hit. Good D by Thompson.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Irving drives in. Smith wide open. He fires. Smith missing again. Curry with it. He's picked up by James. They double team Curry. Nobody near Barnes. And the Warriors miss again. And a wide open look for Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And it's 8 points for Kyrie Irving. Curry against Shumpert. Thompson in the corner. Shumpert with the steal. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Smith from deep. Great D that time from Green. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Curry outside. Can't get it to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Irving for three. Draymond Green pulls it in.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well.
Pull up?
That was a big
Trying to
reason
make
they
him do a
became
floater.
champions.
Here's Shumpert. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Warriors leading. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
And that one misses. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Again, Shumpert missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Curry with it. 6 points for him. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. And he makes both free throws.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for James. Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. Curry kicks to Ezeli. And Barbosa has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. Cleveland moving it around. Barbosa kicks to Barnes. Curry passes to Barbosa. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
To the middle. Here's Iguodala. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Curry, good.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Barbosa for 3. The shot will not go. Smith with the defensive effort. Irving attacking. Out to Smith. Rush with the steal. Outside Curry. Shoots. Misses off the left iron.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Smith dishes to Irving. Picked by Mozgov. And Shumpert kicks to Mozgov. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Curry kicks to Barbosa. Curry passes to Ezeli. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Shumpert with the steal. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Irving's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. Kicks it to Barbosa. It's taken away by Smith. And on the way from Irving for three. From beyond the arc and then some. Irving's got 20. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Curry with the three. And Irving pulls it down. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. LeBron, he's checked in for Mozgov. Jones comes in for Shumpert. Williams, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. There's the pick. The pass to Jones. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance. You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
And he's good on the second. And of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
And here's LeBron outside.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yeah, +5, as you mentioned. That didn't take very long, did it? Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Deflects the pass. No good on that last second attempt there. And they're scoring pretty well.
Niggas said, no, what you do, 50, 20-something, up to 250. Like 11, hit the 100 times.
After this break, we'll be back with this. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
And Golden State looking at who.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give them a spark.
And what a dunk it was.
And he's got that arm factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
4 on the clock. James. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him. You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
The kick out to Spates. Barbosa dishes to Spates. Here's Rush, covered by LeBron. Here's Livingston. Rebound by Williams. Cleveland leading by 8. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Back to Jones. Pass to Williams. Dellavedova kicks to Thompson. The drive by James. Can't hit from in close.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Williams, that's good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. Spates against James. Spates, the pass to Livingston. Shot clock at 5. Spates dishes to Azili. Rush from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Leandro Barbosa. 2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home. He's home. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland. A younger team unseasoned in the playoffs. They had to remake the roster a bit and gain that experience.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And LeBron and the Cavs, I think they'll have a chance to bring that long-awaited championship to the city of Cleveland. But LeBron's return was bigger than basketball. He said it was about hope and inspiring his home state. And no doubt that was accomplished in his first year.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for LeBron. Shumpert comes in for Williams. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Here's Shumpert. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Pass to Livingston. He feeds it to Thompson. Shot to end this cold run. And he sinks the layup. Thompson's got 6 points.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Irving kicks to Shumpert. Another miss by Shumpert.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Irving's got the ball. And stolen by Barnes. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Smith checked in for Shumpert. And the Warriors also making a change. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. That's good.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Thompson from long range. They get it back. Cleveland leading by 10. The finish. Green with the block. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. And that's now 6 points for Andre Iguodala. Irving attacking. And Thompson sends it back. Iguodala the pass to Curry. Lets it go. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Curry's got 12. Smith dishes to Jones. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Curry kicks to Green. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Mon Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland. Brandon Rush, who's checked in for Golden State. The drive by Thompson. Shumpert with some nice D.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Tries again. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Here's Jones. Drops in the layup for 2. Jones has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And for Blatt, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on, the Cavs got tougher. Those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good
I mean,
point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Varejao comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Jones the pass to Shumpert. Varejao setting the pick for Jones. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Varejao. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's
How the fuck didn't he go up?
They've been
Like,
absolutely dominant.
trying to go up, the nigga spinning around. Some dumb shit.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside Curry. Out to Thompson. It's rush outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Shot to stop the run. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that two-guard position.
Well, he can defend three positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the two-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
A different look now for Cleveland. James checked in for Berejau. Smith comes in for Jones. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. It's a pick by Love. In the corner, Smith with it. They set the pick.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Irving from long range. For three, Love. But they get it back. It's a pick by Love. Here's Irving. Launches a three. Cleveland gets it back. Cleveland moving the ball around. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Azili kicks to Livingston. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Down low. And stolen by James. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Shumpert's running.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, you know, that's a natural progression for any player, sure, even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful.
Warriors trail by 17. Here is Livingston. He has 5. He dishes it to Barbosa. Here's Azili. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And, you know, LeBron was just so far ahead of everyone in the league when he was young. I mean, even a LeBron who has lost a step is more athletic than 95% of our league.
Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a low down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
You know, and Azili missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Clock at 6. Livingston dishes to Spates. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Smith, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smith. Irving passes to LeBron. Love kicks to Shumpert. Left side, Irving. And the rejection by Ezeli. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. Knocked away. But they'll get another chance. Dishes it to Barbosa. And it's Barbosa again missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The Cavaliers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. No good on that one. Clark, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And he sinks the second.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Warriors trail by 16. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Livingston dishes to Spates. They set the screen. Pass to Ezeli. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Spates has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
And so we wrap up the first half. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 4. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's got 26 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with LeBron James, and it's Shumpert in the 3 slot. Irving, a good look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul. Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Clock at 4. Irving with it, picked up by Thompson. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 30 points for Kyrie Irving.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Smith against Curry. Goes up on the wing. No good. Excellent defense there from Smith. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Thompson with the bucket.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Shumpert passes to Love. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Timeout called the Warriors.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for James. Jones comes in for Shumpert. Mo Williams is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
Screen by Jefferson. Kicks it out to Jones. Puts up a 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Curry outside. And that one's good. Curry's got 21.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backcourt.
The lead now in single digits. And that's 11 points for Klay Thompson.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Iguodala. That's good. Iguodala's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. James checked in for Jefferson. Shumpert comes in for Jones. Smith checked in for Mo Williams. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And the first one drops.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
Irving drives in, and Thompson sends it back. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And Shumpert kicks to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Smith kicks to Irving. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's the feed to Curry. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Shumpert kicks to Love. And they're moving it up. Goes up. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
J.R. Smith picks one up.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Curry cannot hit, and Cleveland will come the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. They kick it out to Green. Hangs in the air, and it's good on the layup. Green's got 7 points.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet. You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
The Warriors have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Green. Spates comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it, and easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. Feeds to Thompson. And it's Spates with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And Rush kicks to Bogut. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And that's how it's done. Find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. A tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's Rush. It's rebounded by Cleveland. From deep, Williams. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And Verejao kicks to Williams. And Jones has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Misses the one-handed jam.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. Well, he's building a house with those bricks. One reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
The drive by Bogut. He kicks to Spates. Now the dish to Rush. To the right side. 16 feet away. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Here's Jones. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Bogut. Warriors trailed by 3. .130 left here in the third quarter. Rush dishes to Bogut. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jones kicks to Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 6 points. Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the 3, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it to Jones. Good. The nice assist. Williams. He's got 16.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
And the slam dunk by Spates.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Here's Livingston, and he banks in the layup. Livingston's got 9 points.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
And it's Baruchel penetrating. Can't convert the two-handed jam. Now a timeout called by Golden State. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players. Some Gatorade, that's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers lead by 4. It's the NBA
he don't send you none of the L's, do he?
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Livingston is out there with Barbosa. Then the...
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
No. He beat him the first time I played with him. First couple times I played with him.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
He ain't said you none of the ones I spanked him with him now.
And the layup is up and in. Rush has got the game tied up here.
You ain't gonna see him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
I've been beating him. I just beat him. This our second game right here. He not gonna send. He not gonna send you none of the ones he lose, bro.
Here is Livingston, who's covered by Irving. And it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds.
He would never beat. I told him he'd never beat him again. He ain't beat him since. That was the first day I ever picked him, boy. I shouldn't have lost to him, but I did. I told him he wasn't gonna be. Huh? I'm talking about period. Nah, I'm talking about period. I'm talking about them games he sent you. Them was all in one day. The first time I picked them.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler.
That's the only. That's the only nigga I can play when I ain't got no fucking mic, because he don't use a mic anyway. So I'm like, fuck it.
Player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic.
Nigga, I done been through so much shit, man.
Well, I think that's something
and these last little couple of days, I ain't been hiding. My girl was in the fucking hospital with the flu and pneumonia. She just came home last night.
Lock at 6.
I ain't even been doing the work or none of that shit. Today was my first day at work this whole fucking week.
It's good, and it's his 6th
I done had so much shit going on, bro. You don't make no fucking sense.
Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler, because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands. They're forcing the ball inside.
You already know she won that trip to Florida.
It really
she
is.
Went to Florida. She came back.
Last field goals have come from the paint.
Because it was a 3-hour flight. It was like the last day she was down there, it was like 80 degrees. It was a 3-hour flight. When you come back down here, it was 20 degrees. So you go from 80 to 20 in a 3-hour span.
LeBron outside.
Fuckers.
Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
Curry's shot is off.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good he is.
Irving can't hit.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Screen by Bogut. Here's Green. No luck. Good work defensively by Smith. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Shumpert with the steal. To the inside. It's LeBron with the drive. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Curry passes to Bogut. He feeds it to Barnes. Drops in the tray.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
They actually get up for the game.
What the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Just love the focus.
No, I got somebody else to play. Like, he's straight. Like, I had to marry my first time running. We had to win it.
When he gets up.
What? Like 11.
Around the rim, how huge could those 2 points be?
Both teams will make substitutions. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 24.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Dellavedova dishes to Jefferson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The pass to Barnes. Iguodala with it. Jones covering. Curry, good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The screen from Thompson. Jefferson has a wide open look. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Jones kicks to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. The screen from Thompson. Jones against Iguodala. Jones, the pass to Dellavedova. Clock is at 3. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And it's Thompson with the chance.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And Thompson throws it down.
Power surge that one down.
Wow. Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny.
Yeah,
that's a
second
face.
man.
Timeout called the
Yeah,
Warriors.
that was probably the first game, right?
It was a
The
good
first
time to call
game.
the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort levels, saying, we're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it. Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely
Hey,
raw
shit,
prospect
yeah.
a couple years back. Late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on
Bro,
field goal. From
this
53 to
what
63%
I'm
on
saying right here, right?
A testament to how much
This
effort
what I'm saying right here, right?
developing.
That's what
that
I was
shooting
just like when you said you got to get up for the game.
Barbosa kicks
No
to
excuse,
Livingston.
but I really like
Over to the wing.
I don't take this guy serious, bro. It's like
And that's a
I
punch
already
to
know
the
it's
jaw. This game
no.
as tight as it can be.
Listen,
We
every
pull
time let me
something
tell you
off
something.
that we might
Every
not even
time I
see in the
take him
All-Star
serious,
game.
I destroy him.
I don't know
Every
that he
time.
planned it out too far in advance.
He like he
That
ain't
was one of those things that,
he ain't
you know, just happened.
say you none of the game. You gotta understand the little games he went on a winning streak. I've been bombing this nigga, killing him. He ain't say you none of them games. He not gonna do it.
Even in a close game.
Barbosa dishes to Livingston. Has to rush. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Here's Livingston.
He not gonna take none of them.
All
Not gonna do
quarter
it.
long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
And that one's good. 7 points for Love.
And after a scoreless first half, we're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Here's Shumpert. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
A lot of points because the nigga don't do nothing but run to the fucking hole. Like
Yeah, early
that
offense
shit is
often easy
retarded.
offense. Excellent work that time. You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point
no.
on.
I'm
They
talking
worked hard to
about.
create that high-quality
I'm talking
shot
about.
right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
And the Warriors making a change here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. And stolen by Irving. Second shot opportunity. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the... Way off and 2 shots coming up.
Their biggest problem is dealing with Shumpert. 11 rebounds. He has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Iguodala's drive. Tries again. Outside for Curry. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight.
and they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front, but they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
A shot by LeBron, no good. Warriors trailed by 5. Pass to Curry. He dishes it to Green. Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. To the middle. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Irving attacking. And the layup is good. Irving's got 39.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
That's good.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Great D that time from Iguodala. The Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on it. It's been a nice game for Green. 11 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Cavaliers shooting it brilliantly here late. 60% from the field. Smith against Green. Kicks it out to James. Cleveland moving the ball around. And they get it. He dinks the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Here's her. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Irving's got 41.
Just the shot they wanted. Point-blank range.
It's Curry outside. Frames it from downtown.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
LeBron drives in. Iguodala with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Curry passes to Barnes. On the wing, Iguodala. James covering. 6 on the shot clock. Iguodala kicks to Barnes. Yes!
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot. Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen by Thompson.
Yeah, you've got to avoid those kinds of turnovers.
Yeah, mistakes like that derail any team. You can't be happy about it, but honestly, at this point, the game's probably out of reach anyway.
At the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 7. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Did y'all beat us today, man?
And here are the Cavaliers now. Smith. Shot to stop the run. And it's Smith again missing. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over the bench. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And
What you about to do?
Nightmare. Right, man. He be balling, man. He was playing good.